Hey YouTubers, I hired a contractor to install some SpectraLock Pro Premium Grout. It's a Latticrete product, and I'm happy with the tile, but let's go take a look at the haze. So I've got a white porcelain tile here with a epoxy haze, and that happens when you leave the epoxy on for too long. So I've tried a variety of ways of getting it off. I'm going to show you the stuff that I've tried to get it off with, and then I'll show you what I finally figured out works. So here's some of the products I tried to use before. I used rubbing compound with a cloth on my orbital sander. Got to be careful because this stuff is got quite a bit of pigment in there, so you got to keep that off the grout. That did not work. Tried Ajax, a little more abrasive, didn't work. Acetone didn't work. Muric acid didn't work. Pretty much all the haze removers that you see online, they work within the first day or two, but what I've got is epoxy that's been on there for about 5 or 6 days, so it's completely hardened. When I went to the Latticrete website, they talk about using sand. And that was sort of the red light or the green light for me to go ahead and start trying to do a mechanical removal of this haze. So let me show you what I came up with. So this right here is what I've got from a 3M headlight scratch remover kit, and basically it consists of an applicator pad, which is sort of this foam hook applicator pad that'll hold a 3-inch sanding disc. Comes with a bunch of 800s, some 500s. This is a 500, and this guy's a 3000, and a polishing pad that you can put polishing liquid on there. When I started my application here, I used 800, found that did not scratch, so I did a smaller section with the 500, and I could get away with the 500. So make sure you do a small test section on your tile to see which one works the best. And if 800 doesn't scratch, try the 500. And if 500 doesn't scratch, I think you're all good. Just be careful when you're sanding that, see the way you pick up material on this disc. If you pick up a piece of your tile or even a piece of sand, silica out of your grout, it will swirl. It'll make a mark. So just make sure that you keep it clear. This one's got a little bit of debris on the disc. If you just sort of wipe them off, you can see how much stuff comes off of that, and you can keep sanding. Now this is a wet dry sandpaper. I tried it wet and didn't like it. I couldn't see where I was going, and I found it was just easier to use it dry. The kit only comes with maybe 5 or 6 of these 500s. I've had to go online to find other ones. I'll put a link to the part number for this 3M product if you're going to do this. But you can get these kits here, these headlight polisher scratch remover kits, haze remover kits, just about any auto parts store. So the contractor did a nice job on putting the tile in, but it was their first time working with this epoxy grout, and you can kind of see the streaks in there. They did the best they could on pulling that stuff out, but you know, you leave it on too long and basically it sticks to whatever you got. So it's really kind of hard to see in the light. I've already worked on this section a little bit. I'll do a little bit more work to show you what it looks like. I'm gonna try to hold my phone and do this at the same time. Show you what it looks like here. And that polishes it right out. Let me do this side a little bit. So you can see the line. It's kind of hard to see in the shadow, but you can see the parts that polished out and the parts that didn't. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Use a power drill. 500 grit works on mine because it's porcelain here, and the epoxy isn't that tenacious. But you'll have to see what works on your stuff as well. I don't recommend this for something a real soft stone. It might scratch a marble or something. Anyway, good luck.